Good morning. My name is Bipuao and I'm here to apply for the scholarship program in Bachelor's in Hospitality Management of AIM. Uh, for the scholarship program, I chose question number one. The hospitality sector is experiencing a shortage of labor. How would you attract and retain employees? Okay, so let's begin with the agenda. So for the agenda, there is an introduction and there is a reason of labor shortage in hospitality sector, which is a really important part, and the importance of strategies and the list of strategies to attract and retain employees and the employee views. And I didn't put on employer view because the strategies are basically employer views. And then, of course, the conclusion to end it off with, and then frequently asked questions, and then Q&A. For the introductions, I made four main points: the present challenge, the necessity of taking action, the area of focus, and then our objectives. The present challenge is there is a shortage in hospitality industry, and the necessity of taking action is essential to retain skilled and talented employees. So we are focusing on recruitment strategies and technique for retaining employees. So what is our objective? Our objective is to create a workspace that is efficient, devoted, and driven. So for the reasons of labor shortage in hospitality industry, there's I made three main points: the impact of revenge troubles, the retirement of baby boomers, and the preference for other industry. For the impact of revenge trouble, you'll be asking what is a revenge trouble? What is a revenge trouble? Basically, it refers to the global phenomenon where people book trips and goes on vacation to take revenge against the COVID-19 and the pandemic. This leads to high demand in hospitality industry, and it leads to a shortage of skilled staff to meet the needs of customers. And the second point, retirement of baby boomers. The retirement has created a gap as experienced staff leave and are difficult to replace with a younger, less experienced workers. And the preference for other industry. Young people around my age are more inclined toward office jobs that offer high status, and then young people are investing in skills and technology that offer high returns. The hospitality industry is often seen as offering fewer opportunities for advancement and growth compared to other industries. Okay, let's move on to another 4 points for the reason for labor shortage in hospitality sector. For the fourth point, the negative perceptions of the industry. The industry is perceived as having poor and working condition, including high stress and low wages. Reports of being underpaid, overworked, and disrespected deter young people from entering the industries. And shift in workforce preference. Many people now prefer jobs that offer flexibility, such as remote work, which is less common in hospitality sector, and the appeal for flexible hours and the ability to pursue other interests that shifted job presence away from the traditional hospitality roles. And high turnover and low wages. The industry is characterized by high turnover rates due to low wages and demanding work conditions. High turnover increases the cost of business and put additional burdens on remaining staff further in the labor shortage. For the skill gaps, the lack of experienced worker has created a skill gap, which means that the new hires are willing and they are not fully prepared to handle the demands of the job without extensive training. So what are the why is strategies important basically? So I made two main questions. Why are strategies in containing employees important? And why do we need strategies to contain employees anyways? So for the first one, there are 2 points: a customer experience and operational efficiency. The first one show that if the customer service come from a happier and more motivated staff. The customer experience is elevated with more satisfaction and loyalty. And the second one shows that when the employees are well retained and happy is better because they're replaced by new and educated and experienced employee. So the operational efficiency decreases. So for the second point, why do we need strategies to contain employees? The main consistent service quality. So there's 2 points to the main consistent service quality and minimize turnover costs. For the first one, keeping seasoned employees on board improves visitor happiness and customer service. And for the second one, lowering turnover means spending less and hiring, onboarding training new staffs. And there are 8 lists of strategies to attract and retain employees. The first one is competitive compensation and benefits. The second one is positive and safety work environment. And the third one is employee recognitions and awards. And the fourth one is good leadership and management. And the fifth one is employee feedback, social interaction, career development opportunities. And the last one is technological integration. So for the first one, competitive compensation and benefits, there are 2 points that companies offer. If companies offer competitive salary for each department, it will attract employees. And if the company introduce benefit packages like health insurance, retirement plans, bonuses, it will retain and attract employees too. So for number 2, positive and safety work environment. So for hygiene, there are like 5 points. For number 1, hygiene standards that shows that safety in work environment. Maintaining high hygiene and standard of cleanliness is essential in any workspace. And safety training. Make sure all staff get frequent safety training and refreshers. And for inclusive culture, encourage inclusion, equity, and diversity in the workplace. This will have a positive impact on the work environment and overall boost the positivity, I meant. Mental health and support. Offer mental health resources, including counseling and stress management programs. And comfort and safety is also very important. Design ergonomic workspaces to prevent injuries and promote comfort. If you put a type of money towards ergonomic designs, if you invest in it, it will pay back. Okay, so for number 3, employee recognition and rewards. For number 3, I made 5 points. The first one is acknowledge, to recognize employees' achievement during team meetings or through company-wide announcements, and give them frequent rewards, like a month, a quarter, a month. It doesn't matter, just employee, they feel recognized when there is a reward. And give them bonuses, offer profit sharings and incentive depending on the performance, and events. Host events such as award ceremonies or team outings to celebrate employees' achievement, and local or global exposure. Feature accomplishment in newsletter, social media, and the business website. So for number 4, there is also 4 points. Number 1, select good experienced employees as leaders. This is very important. And number 2, make sure that every employee understand the company's vision and strategic direction. And for number 3, promote efficient time management practices and respect employees' work-life balance. For number 4, maintain transparency in making decisions and company performance. And number 5 of retaining and attracting employees. There's also employee feedback. There's also 5 points: survey, suggestion boxes, focus group, exit interview, and feedback platform. For number one, survey employees on a regular basis to get their opinion on various elements of the workplace. For example, if there is a leakage in the aircon or there's a technological difficulty, an employee can just survey they can just feedback, they can just survey. So it will overall retain the employees. And number two, suggestion boxes give staff member access to physical and digital anonymous suggestion boxes so they may voice their concern and thoughts. This overall boosts the mentality of the employees, since if they felt bullied, if they felt ashamed, if they felt like they need to say something, they can just get it off with the suggestion boxes. Okay, for number three, focus group. Set up a focus group to get into further detail on particular problems or subjects. And for number four, exit interviews. Conduct exit interview to find out why the workers are quitting and pinpoint areas that need improvement. So if like an employee quit, you can post an exit interview to find out why the employees quit and what you can improve on the business of it. And feedback platforms. Use digital platforms that allow employee to give real-time feedback. Okay, for number six, social interactions. This is also very important. Okay, organize get-together for the workplace, such as picnics and holiday celebrations. Celebrate professional anniversary like birthdays and other significant life events that will overall boost the positivity of the employees, and they will have fun and they will be more friendly around each other. Encourage the creation of the clubs that are centered around common interests, including hobby groups, sport teams, or reading clubs. If you have hobby groups or sport teams or reading clubs, it will overall bond the chemistry of each employees, and also they can also have fun and they can also enjoy what they're doing. And plan volunteer projects for your organization to foster, commemorate, and give back to the community. For number seven, career development opportunities. So after either they finish their work or their contract, they can just develop on their career opportunities. They can, yeah. For number one, provide staff with frequent trainings, opportunity to help them keep up to date in the area and acquire new abilities. And for number two, create mentorship programs to help staff member advance their careers. For number three, provide well-defined career trajectories and organizational advancement strategies. And for number four, assist staff members in earning pertinent professional certifications. And for number eight is technological integrations. If there is an implement of technology in your business, it'll be easier for employees, it will be easier for the customers. Like for example, booking, if you don't need to go by person to book, you can just book it through online. It's just so much easier. Okay. So for technological integration, to improve visitor comfort and operational efficiency, integrate IoT devices like voice-activated assistants, smart TVs, and smart room controls such as lighting, temperature, and illuminations. And give staff member access to smartphone apps that let them check their schedules, connect with workers, and get real-time information on visitor requests and room status. And give staff member easy to use technologies to facilitate productive work processes. And lastly, provide instruction on the latest software and technology utilized by the sector. Okay, let's move on to the employee views. So for attracting employees, competitive salary. Worker wants a competitive pay that either meets or surpasses the industry norms. And all-inclusive benefits, retirement program, health insurance, and other benefits are necessary. Work-life balance, adequate vacation time, and flexible schedulings are highly regarded. Customer advancement. Prospective employees are drawn to opportunities for growth, promotions, and skill development. Good work environment. It's important to have a safe, inclusive, and supportive work environment. And company's reputation is critical to work for respective and well-established organizations. So these are the employees' views. And let's move on to the conclusion. In conclusion, the employers need to provide competitive compensations and benefit packages and provide clear pathway for professional advancement and development, focus on workspace flexibility and work-life balance, and create a helpful and inclusive working atmosphere, use technology to simplify processes and improve the employee experience, and set up excellent training and mentoring programs, and promote the unique benefits and rewards of working in hospitality. And lastly, employees' input and concerns should be immediately received and addressed. Okay, so for frequently asked questions or FAQs, I researched five questions only for like I researched five questions basically. The number one is why is searching a good employee is important? And number two, what is the difference between an excellent and an average employee? Number three, will the outcome be improved after adopting the strategy mentioned above? What are the potential challenges in implementing these strategies? And what are some cost-effective ways to improve employee satisfaction in hospitality industry? Okay. So let's move on to the answer of the questions. Okay, why is selecting a good employee important? There's three main points: customer experience, brand reputation, and operational efficiencies. These are already mentioned above, but I still want to like answer the questions. Customer experience, attitude, demeanor, and service quality have a big influence on it. A good employee may increase client satisfaction, resulting in business reputation and favorable feedback. And brand reputation. Activities and manner reflect the company image, and exceptional service may boost a brand reputation. Poor service can erode it. Consistent, pleasant experience with the guests help to establish a strong, dependable brand identity. And operational efficiency. Competent staff contribute to smooth operations by completing duties efficiently. This helps us maintain service standards and operational flow, lowering the possibility of the mistakes or delays. And number two, what's the difference between an excellent and an average employee? There are five main points: service quality, problem-solving ability, work ethic, attitude, and customer interaction. For service quality, excellent employees consistently provide high good service, whereas ordinary staff may be inconsistent. Problem-solving abilities. Excellent employees solve issues and handle challenging situations successfully. Work ethic. Excellent employees are dependable, timely, and go above and beyond for their responsibilities. Attitude. Excellent employees have a pleasant attitude and contribute to a positive workspace, whereas the ordinary staff won't have it. Customer interaction. Excellent staff develop a connection with visitors, which improve their whole experience. And for number three, will the outcome be improved after adopting the strategy mentioned above? So there is also 5 points: increase retention, and there's 4 points: increase retention, improve performance, improve customers experience, and stronger employer brand. For increased retention, using these tactics can drastically lower turnover rates, and employees are more likely to be satisfied and engaged at work. Improve performance. Continuous training and development lead to higher employee performance. Improve customer experience. Happy, well-trained personnel give better service, which increases the customer satisfaction. Stronger employer brand. A nice work environment and strong reputation make the organization more appealing to potential candidates. Number 4, what are the potential challenges in implementing these strategies? There is 5 points: resistance to change, cost, consistency, training requirements, and measuring impact. Resistance to change. New procedures or technology may encourage the resistance from staff members and managers. Cost. Some solution may need a significant initial expenditure. Consistency. Maintaining uniform implementation across all departments can be difficult. Training requirements. Continuous training may be necessary to keep personnel up to date on new systems and practices. Measuring impact. It might be difficult to assess the direct impact of some techniques on retention and satisfaction. And number 5, what are some cost-effective ways to improve employee satisfaction in hospitality industry? There is also 5 points: employee recognition, flexible scheduling, and team building events, feedback mechanism, and professional development. So for employee recognition, implement low-cost recognition program, frequently honor employees' effort, and flexible scheduling to enhance the work life, provide flexible scheduling alternatives, and team building events. Planning inexpensive team building event to develop a feeling of community and feeling of bonding. Feedback mechanism. Use basic feedback tools such as suggestion boxes or schedule check-ins. Professional development. Offer free or low-cost online training and development tools. Thank you. And let's move on to the Q&A. Okay, so thank you. I would like to say thank you for considering my scholarship application, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.